to seek the Creator. We have an innate need to worship the Creator. We have in our very nature the desire to communicate with that Creator. And because of these inner needs based in our nature, if we are not careful, we can get thrown off the path by forces who manipulate our nature and use it against our own spiritual, mental, economic, social, and scientific progress. One of the basic human emotions prior to love is fear. Fear is the first emotion that a human being experiences. Fear, according to the dictionary, is an unpleasant and often strong emotion caused by anticipation or awareness of danger. Fear is an emotion caused by, triggered by, manifested by anticipation or an awareness of danger. Even though the infant that comes from the mother's womb is born into the world knowing nothing, therefore that infant is not in anticipation of, nor does it know of,
team. A lot of you fuck niggas is losing and accusing and refusing to grow. Shout out to my nigga Cross, man. Yeah. Hey. Okay. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. Hey. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. Hey. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. What? It's the Plug Podcast. 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 If you ain't on the team, fuck you, nigga. Get some bag. I know what I know, but I think like it's slow. Peeping the shit, niggas be acting like hoes. All on the piano, talking about another, talking about they sister, talking about their brother. Niggas ain't real no more. Niggas ain't loyal no more. You know they don't follow the code, and that's why they getting exposed. The key shots taking control. They not in control of their souls. We booking them shows like Barry White. My niggas living in paradise. We building the team, the enterprise. It's the Plug Podcast. 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 If you ain't on the team, fuck you, niggas. Get to the bag. You know we hold it down. We ain't gonna play around. So I hope you stay around. Don't really make you loud. We trying to make you proud. If you do not like me, guess what? Get the fuck out.
Say, man, hey, man, we back at it like crack addicts. It's your boy, Boss Cross, in the building. Big CEO, Cross Your Heart. I got Monkey Man. I got CJ in the building. Salute to y'all. Happy Black Friday, whatever you want to call it. All day.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising.
Grand Rising, all that, man. All that, man. Salute to everybody here on the panel. We got another crazy one. While people coming up in here, getting up in here. This was going to be a pretty live one right here, Monkey Man. So how was y'all, before we get into it, how was everybody's holiday?
Yeah, I went to everybody's house bombing and crumbing for plates. I ain't going to hold you.
Yeah. Did you get any?
You goddamn right.
Already. That's
I
what's
did.
up.
I did what I wanted to do. I cooked and I was in the bed all day. I didn't do
Okay.
nothing. I didn't go to
You
nobody's
know
house. I
what? I'm
rested.
glad y'all said something. I need to see if I hit on the board. Let me hold on, y'all. I'm gonna be
This man crazy.
What about you? How was your
Man,
turkey day?
Pretty good, man. We had some people coming to town. We actually did it a day before early to get it out the way. You know what I mean? So Thanksgiving was just more or less just chilling and just, I sat around, watched TV and and worked on a bunch of other stuff. You know what I'm saying? One of the ones I was sitting there playing on that with that little intro. And I wanted to play that intro when I first started because a lot of people don't know. And the reason why I did that and I put that video together was in 1925. That's actually what Jerusalem looked like in 1925 before they started changing it up and they made it, in what 1935 or 1945 where they
45.
when they switched it up and made it a whole different another tone. So I wanted to show people, you know what I'm saying, when I added a little bit of Farrakhan to it.
Let me add this. I heard that was the real reason behind what Hitler was doing. But we'll get into that on another day.
Facts. I like that. You're absolutely right. Grand Rising. So for everybody coming in, I want to play this one more time and then we're going to get into the video. But I want to play this just, again, education, dog. We got to teach each other. So every day I'm going to start bringing, but this is going to be one. And the reason why I put this and I put Farrakhan in the back is because he spoke about fear. So a lot of people don't understand how fear really works. So I'm going to play it one more time for everybody.
Innately to seek the Creator. We have an innate need to worship the Creator. We have in our very nature the desire to communicate with that Creator. And because of these inner needs based in our nature, if we are not careful, we can get thrown off the path by forces who manipulate our nature and use it against our own spiritual, mental, economic, social, and scientific progress. One of the basic human emotions prior to love is fear. Fear is the first emotion that a human being experiences. Fear, according to the dictionary, is an unpleasant and often strong emotion caused by anticipation or awareness of danger. Fear is an emotion caused by, triggered by, manifested by anticipation or an awareness of danger. Even though the infant that comes from the mother's womb is born into the world knowing nothing. Therefore, that infant is not in anticipation of, nor does it know of,
I like that.
Thank you. Yeah, I just wanted to put that out there, you know what I'm saying, to let people know aware of, you know what I'm saying, don't get tricked by what you think you see, because, again, perception, everything, man. People going to perceive it how they want, but the truth is the truth, you know what I'm saying? So on that note, We're gonna start with this first one now. This first one is a little wild, but it also deals with mental health. We're gonna laugh a little bit, but then I already know towards the end of this video, I put it that way so y'all can see at the end of this video that mental health is real. And then also, I don't know what happened to this young lady, because something happened to her for her to even come up with this. I can't even tell y'all what it is until y'all watch it, because if not, it's gonna blow y'all mind. So peep this out. And Monkey Man
missing in Asheville, North Carolina. Zeb was 18 years old and working at a...
Here we go. Wait a minute. And then hold on. It won't even pull up my video. Ain't that some shit? Oh, let's see. 1 second.
Salute to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Yes, so look.
2023.
Oh,
A heart-wrenching.
Apologize. We'll watch that one too. But damn, where is it? It's crazy.
People in the United States of America that breach.
Hold on. 1 second. Okay, let's just play this one first. We're gonna start and play this one, and then I'm gonna double back. I'll pull it up.
2023. A heart-wrenching call reached the police department. The voice on the line.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Hold on. They're trying to stop my damn shit.
Yeah, they hating on you.
Well, damn. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull this out. Let me pull this one. Damn, that's crazy. It was just here we go with that. Starting that already. This one.
The United States of America that breach.
Apologize. God damn.
It's all good.
Won't let me get in this file. Yeah.
2023. A heart-wrenching call reached the police department. The voice on the line belonged to a 23-year-old named Rodney Johnson. In an anguished tone, he expressed the gravity of the situation, informing the authorities that they urgently needed to dispatch paramedics and law enforcement to his apartment in East Harlem. Upon arrival, Rodney, who was standing outside the apartment, revealed to the officers that he had made the call to them to report the incident, then admitted to them he had stabbed his very own sister and expressed a chilling hope that she had perished. With that confession, he was immediately taken into custody while the paramedics rushed into the apartment to see what had just occurred. As they walked in, lying on the floor, not breathing, was 20-year-old Shayla Johnson. The paramedic quickly rushed over to her. They tried their best to revive Shayla, but nothing was working. So, she was immediately rushed to the hospital. Once they arrived, she was quickly taken to the operation room where the doctors and nurses tried everything they could to save her life, but after several minutes had gone by without a response from Shayla, she was pronounced dead. Before the attack, Rodney took to Facebook and posted how he was angry with his family and warned that his Facebook friends likely wouldn't hear from him again and that he had reached a breaking point. As the events unfolded, a pattern of legal troubles emerged, shedding light on Rodney's history. They learned he had prior arrests in September 2019 and March 2017 for criminal contempt and a domestic violence adjudication for harassment of another family member. All of these incidents revolved around violations of protective orders, marking a troubling pattern in his behavior. The emotional weight of the incident was undeniably painful, especially for the victim's older sister, Shakimia Johnson. Shakimia was left utterly speechless by the tragic turn of events. She shared her disbelief, saying, "I'm lost for words." Shakimia went on to express her deep concern, although noting that her brother's actions seemed to be premeditated. She stated,
So what do y'all think so far?
What did it kind of broke up when they were saying what did he do to her?
Well, with his sister, he ended up brutally taking her life from her. And all this started, like, for some reason, he had almost like it was a jealousy towards her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let me see if I can play that back. Yeah, it is. I don't know why it's doing that, but I do know. So let me see. Let's try it again, y'all.
In an anguished tone, he expressed the gravity of the situation, informing the authorities that they urgently needed to dispatch paramedics and law enforcement to his apartment in East Harlem. Upon arrival, Rodney, who was standing outside the apartment, revealed to the officers that he had made the call to them to report the incident, then admitted to them he had stabbed his very own sister and expressed a chilling hope that she had perished. With that confession, he was immediately taken into custody while the paramedics rushed into the apartment to see what had just occurred. As they walked in, lying on the floor, not breathing, was 20-year-old Shayla Johnson. The paramedic quickly rushed over to her, their bed 5 shit, but nothing was working. So, she was immediately rushed to the hospital. Once they arrived, she was quickly taken to the operation room where the doctors and nurses tried everything they could to save her life, but after several minutes had gone by without a response from Shayla, she was pronounced dead. Before the attack, Rodney took to Facebook and posted how he was angry with his family and warned that his Facebook friends likely wouldn't hear from him again and that he had reached a breaking point. As the events unfolded, a pattern of legal troubles emerged, shedding light on Rodney's history. They learned he had prior arrests in September 2019 and March 2017 for criminal contempt, and a domestic violence adjudication for harassment of another family member. All of these incidents revolved around.
So what y'all think? I think he already had a problem. This nigga was already in your own family member, your sister.
Yeah, it sound like a lot. Like had been dealing with a lot. I don't know if someone was done, he been abused or it sounds like a lot. I'm trying to process this.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a lot to break down. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Violations of protective orders, marking a troubling pattern in his behavior. The emotional weight of the incident was undeniably painful, especially for the victim's older sister, Shakimia Johnson. Shakimia was left utterly speechless by the tragic turn of events. She shared her disbelief, saying, "I'm lost for words." Shakimia went on to express her deep concern, although noting that her brother's actions seemed to be premeditated. She stated Shayla Johnson was the youngest amongst the 4 siblings, and despite their close bond during their upbringing, you can see that this heartbreaking incident was stemmed from an accumulation of Rodney's anger issues. Shakimia revealed that Rodney had struggled with these problems for a prolonged period of time, which led him to exhibit violent behavior towards Shayla and even his past girlfriends. Just 2 days before the incident, Shakimia had been in contact with Shayla, and during their conversation, Shayla revealed that Rodney had been making threats against her and told her sister she planned on calling the police, but for some reason, she didn't. However, the unimaginable occurred on that fateful Wednesday when Shayla was warming up her pizza in the oven, causing the apartment to become slightly heated. This caused Rodney's long simmering anger to finally erupt beyond control.
So I want to stop right now. So Rodney really didn't like his sister. So she goes to make pizza. He get mad because it's smoky and hot in the house. Now he pissed off.
This the nigga's sister. Okay.
Yeah, that's his sister. Yeah, he been, for whatever reason, like even she called her older sister, was like, man, I'm about to call the police on Rodney, man. Rodney been snapping in the house on me for whatever reason. Like, that's why and they don't go into why this dude did that. But he also done had problems with other family members. He done had,
right.
You know what I'm saying? They done put restraint orders on his knee. This the nigga that can't come to the barbecue. You know,
because he going off on everybody.
Yeah, he trying to start fights. He ain't listening to nobody. Then told Rodney, you can't go up in there. That ain't our liquor, Rodney. And Rodney said, this my grandmama house. And all hell break loose.
Well, it's clear that he had, the previous issues and everybody was aware of it. My question is, why, did anybody try to get him the help that he need? Because clearly he needed some real help.
Well, he finna get all the help he need right there behind the bar. Some niggas you can't talk to. I mean, you some niggas you gotta drag in there. Like, look here, come get him. He's tripping. Call up. They got like we got NPC downtown at Bentar. Call the psych ward because I I know he got to be taking some type of medicine. They gave me mood stabilizer, so I know he got to take them.
Right.
You know what I'm
And that's
saying?
and that's what I'm saying, because the part where the sister is talking to the girlfriend, and the girlfriend threatened to call the police, but then she didn't. Why not? Go ahead and call the authorities so he can be taken wherever he needs to be taken to.
Nah, I'm gonna tell you what happened. They talked her out of it.
Yeah.
Break
They
that down.
talked her out of it. Yeah,
Break
I
that down.
mean,
What you mean
cause
by that?
that's why she ran it by him. You know, like really, sometimes we'll ask some people, and the thing about it, we gotta look at it like you using a person, family member. So say I get to tripping, and my girl called my sister, and they'll be like, "Well, nah, I don't think you should. You know, just
Right. I see what
you see what I'm saying? Just don't call the police on me. You know, just do this or do that. You know, or if anything happen, call up. Man, call them police.
Right. They enablers.
Yeah, man.
that's true.
Anybody going through this? Cause let me give y'all game on this. Go call the police, because when you bust him in his ass, you got a police report already. He been tripping.
Yeah. And like you
We
said
ain't,
again, the sad part about it is, I mean, she calling her sister saying, you know what I'm saying, Rodney over here tripping again, man. He talking about he gonna do something, he gonna hurt me. Because he was threatened, talking about he was gonna do something to her. You know what I'm saying? So my
Yeah.
whole
yeah.
thing was, why didn't nobody go over there? And in this, I mean, damn, anytime I'm trying to figure out, maybe he just didn't like the fact that she might have, I'm just playing devil. Maybe he didn't like the fact she had niggas coming over to the crib, or maybe her boyfriend or something. You know what I'm saying? And like, man, you got this nigga up in here, and you know what I'm saying? I don't know, but
And
man,
it could be just playing devil's advocate, just thinking about the different scenes. He probably seen his mama, the daddy beating on the mama, whatever the case is, and he just turns around and does the same thing, because they also mentioned that he did the two previous girlfriends that way. So this aggressive behavior, like, it's in him, and it's coming from somewhere. He didn't just wake up like this.
Right. That's what I'm saying. You're absolutely right. That's the thing that's blowing my mind. Like, damn, he just didn't come up here like that. I mean, ain't no damn way, my nigga. Like, damn, you riding on something. Yada, salute, yada. Yeah, he definitely got some damn built up issues, like you said, that nobody, either they overlooked it, or they just, like you say, didn't, or turn their head, like that one about that guy in that at that gas station. So let's see what they said. We're gonna go back. Yada in the building. Salute, yada.
The unimaginable occurred on that fateful Wednesday when Shayla was warming up her pizza in the oven, causing the apartment to become slightly heated. This caused Rodney's long-simmering anger to finally erupt beyond control. Rodney waited until Shayla entered the shower, and then he violently kicked down the locked bathroom door, rushed in, and proceeded to stab her 17 times.
What?
Shakimia described Shayla as a generous and kind-hearted young woman.
Yeah, let's stop right there. Damn, over some pizza. That ain't have nothing to do with no pizza, dog.
Oh my God. Yeah, this is definitely, yeah. And he stabbed her 17 times. Wow.
But this is what's wrong with us as people today. We want to sit here and have a balloon release and hold up her picture and talk about how kind she was, but you knew you had a maniac loose on the damn street. And it goes back to what you were saying, CJ, about rapists in the family and all that. We know this nigga crazy. We know Rodney crazy, man. Why in the hell is Rodney in the house?
Right. Why is Rodney in the house?
That's what I say.
I stay right there, homie.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Like, you absolutely right. I'm just like, why the hell Rodney in the house? And why Rodney? I be telling people, why is Rodney unattended? Rodney needs to have some. You can't just say something wrong with Rodney. Look at all them people that's standing there. This is what pissed me off. And no disrespect to them, and God bless that woman, but all them people standing behind there knew Rodney was off in the head. Them the ones that got the balloon.
Yeah. I don't mean to be laughing, but yeah, everybody's standing over there and they feel guilty. And they feel motherfucking guilty, man.
Do they though? No. Do they feel guilty?
Yeah,
Because they might not. You know, the emotion is they're sad because it happened, but they could have helped avoid this. Like you say, instead, why is Rodney? Why is he loose? Why ain't nobody made an attempt to call the police on Rodney or the psych ward? They don't. I don't think it's no guilt. It's just the pain that they feel because they done lost a loved one.
You think also when you add to it is the fact that it's a pattern, like you said again, with him being abusive with women. So they should have known. That's probably something the first time he probably snapped was when he put his hands on his mom.
Yeah, and then he said something on social media talking about the friends, they won't be seeing him after a while. Boy, you like this is some, you know, and I hate to say it, he did that for attention. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was the crowd, like, but they ignored that too. So he ain't gonna put his hands on no dude. He did this to a female and to his sister at that. So what kind of mental, you know, issue are we dealing with here? Are we dealing with you know what I'm saying, a little boy that just wanted some attention and knew that he could defeat the sister? Are we dealing with, you know, somebody who really had a mental disorder and just snapped?
Cause see, that could be the baby sister syndrome where she got all the attention and he never got the attention that, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I thought
yeah.
Man, I'm like, damn, dog, like, nigga, that's your sister. They like, come on, bro. Like, you know, come on, bro.
And she probably was the only one really, cause you know them baby sisters, they don't be scared of nobody. You know what I'm saying? So she probably the only one that'll go back at him like that. Like, and she probably told him, nigga, you don't scare me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, and up and eat this pizza. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then that nigga just snapped, you know, shit.
That nigga really snapped, dog. Ain't no question
That's
about
crazy.
it. He was on some other shit. That's why I was like, damn, I mean, where they do that at? But like you say, I tell people that mental health is real. So let's keep going. This is a good one.
And who had recently graduated from high school just 3 weeks prior. She stated Shayla enjoying outings with friends and exploring new places through travel. She shared her perspective on Rodney's motivations, suggesting that jealousy played a significant role, and she believed that Rodney's anger stemmed from envy directed at Shayla for having a strong support network of people who genuinely loved and cared for her. In contrast,
see, y'all was
there
right,
we go,
but
right
that's
there. Yeah.
But here's the twisted part. What did they have the same, like, I mean, like, they brothers? Why did he get mad? What do you mean a stronger support system? They're siblings. He really had a lot of hatred towards his sister.
And more than likely he had the same support, but they were scared of him. He ran them off.
Yeah.
He ran them the fuck off.
Yeah. While he was going off on people. Like I said, I mean, and I wonder, because I look back at that picture, and again, this is another thing I noticed. There was no, even, you know, most time when something like that happened, there usually is a pastor, there's usually men that's standing next to them women. There was not even that many men that was standing next to them women.
Exactly. Where the parents at? Are the parents dead?
See?
Yeah.
I just don't, like, nigga, over some pizza though. Over the pizza, they got hot and smoky in the house.
Yeah. But who house is this? Because nigga, if this is my house, you can leave.
Right.
You know what? That's another thing, because if he was getting in all that trouble, Rodney definitely was not going to work. Rodney could not do an 8-hour shift.
He could not.
He wasn't capable of doing no 8-hour shift.
Man, you can look at that nigga haircut and tell he half-ass retarded. Look at that nigga haircut, man.
And then they did say 2 days prior he got into it with the girlfriend. So maybe he was just at the sister house because the girlfriend kicked him out for a little while because he had just got into it with her. And she was, you know, called the sister and told the sister she was gonna call the police. They talked out of it. So then they was like, go over there to Shayla's house to calm down a little bit. So the rage, you know what I'm saying? Maybe the sister was getting in his ass and telling him, you need to chill out, bro. Like it's time for you to cut that shit out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like y'all just said, she probably was the little sister not afraid to put him in his place, tell him about his business. He probably was over there trying to play the victim and shit.
I
Probably
already
over
know
there
what.
trying to play the victim and shit. And so, bam, there it is. They get into it. He takes his
Look,
anger out on her.
so follow me. This is allegedly in my head after I done heard what y'all said. Allegedly, the sister that the girlfriend called. Now don't call the police. I just let him come over here. He came over here and kissed your motherfucking ass.
That's not funny, monkey man.
I mean, it ain't, but it kind of is, yeah. Because that might be. I'm gonna tell you that sometimes how things work. Cause I bet you if you ask that baby mama or whoever the girl was, not the baby mama, but whoever the girlfriend was, well, who did you call? Well, I called. What's her name? Shayla. I called Shayla, and I was trying to vent to Shayla about what's going on because I was thinking about calling police because Rodney done threatened my life. But Shayla say, well, no, don't call the police on him. I bring him over here, talk to him, try to calm him down, try to get him right. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes the best way to help somebody is not help them at all. Call the police, girl.
Especially with him having a history. Like they said it, he has a history of going off and on the women. Because I ain't heard nobody say nothing about him going off on no male.
Nah, he ain't gonna do that. He ain't gonna go off on no female. I mean, no male.
It ain't no males around for him to go off on from the looks of it.
And then
that could be the problem.
Yeah, it could be. That's why I said that's where again I wanted to show it because he messed up, but what happened was these were women and they mamas and stuff, and boys know how to play, or either anybody else. The crazy part is, think about it, shit. He played on their emotions. Mama ain't gonna say nothing, auntie ain't gonna say nothing. That's just how Rodney is. He just Rodney, he overprotects, or he, this and this, because they feel like they want, again, that friendship shit, man. That friendship shit. And maybe his sister was like, nah, y'all ain't gonna, I do all this, I go to work, I do this. Why is that? Why y'all treating Rodney? Why you keep giving Rodney need $10 and $15 to get a sack? See what I'm saying? Rodney was just on some other, to me, felt like he was on some other shit.
Yeah.
So this is a good one. So let's hear what they said at the end.
To Rodney's struggles, Shayla was surrounded by a loving family ready to provide whatever she needed. As of today, Rodney will remain in prison until his court date, and his legal representation has not provided immediate comment on the matter.
Man, nigga ain't got no court appointed, not legal representation. That nigga going to prison for the rest of his life.
Yeah,
he going now.
With supervision, because they're gonna put him on one of we call them broke dick units down here, but what that is a medical unit. They're gonna put his ass on a medical unit, and he's finished and put him full of that Thursday, and he's gonna be okay. He's gonna be all right till his dying day.
If he be honest, because a lot of them go in there, because they know they can play crazy, they can, feed them some bullshit or whatever, and then they, become the victims. That's the part. That's the only thing that I don't like sometimes about those facilities. They teach them how to play crazy, and then you know what I'm saying, like, okay, yeah, they're gonna put them on some medicine or whatever the case is. But if they ain't really getting down to the nitty gritty, for him to why did you kill your sister? What the hell was going on in your head that you had so much anger that you killed your sister? That's some real deep rooted stuff.
Yeah, because you're gonna get that real life, Karen type white woman to come in there, not the hood white woman, but the Karen type. Oh, he was abused and his father wasn't home, and his father was an abuser, and that's why. So and they'll give him some time reduction off of that. He'll go from 40 years to probably 20 just off of that alone.
And like y'all said,
go ahead.
like
I'm
y'all
sorry.
said, and the sad part is, again, now I want to ask y'all. I know I'm just playing on both sides, but what do you think? Do you think the sister felt bad when she said just let Rodney stay there? What do you think about the older sister?
She didn't want to deal with it. This is how I feel, and it's based on like real life experiences and events.
Yeah, right.
The younger sister could apparently she would handle him. You know what I'm saying? So the older sister just like, man, yeah, go ahead, deal Rodney, because I ain't got time today. I'm not fooling with that shit today.
Yeah. What you think, Monkey Man? You think of the older sister after all this? You think that she looked at it like, damn, I should have said something, because really she lost a brother and a sister at the same time.
Yeah. Because I wish they could have talked to her too, because she played her part in it too. Because I mean, everybody plays their part in it, man. I mean, it's everybody's fault. Not just the sister. Man, they been knowing that man. They been knowing this man got a bad attitude problem. You feel what I'm saying? He like to put his hands on people. He probably put his hands on his sisters before.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said, or his mom. I said the first time he probably really did it when he did, like they say, well, you ain't got no respect for your mama or your people. Mm-hmm. She ain't got no respect for nobody. I tell anybody.
He's acting out for some reason, and it's deeper than that. His sister got support from friends and shit. It's deeper than that. This here stems from childhood. This stem all the way from childhood, bro.
Yep.
No, I'm glad y'all said that, because this next video. Now again, we're gonna laugh a little bit. Monkey Man, this is where the Monkey Man show come out. But at the end, we're gonna see on the other side of it, when you talk about really mental health, that man right there, this is what I'm saying. What we don't really realize, there's people out here in the world with these type of situations, and I'm gonna show y'all right here. Can y'all hit that like button, man? Check this out.
Happy birthday to you and me.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
Hi, my name is Felicity Cadillac Rossi, and I have a Halloween doll family. Robert and Kelly are both my partners, and these are our children. I love them like as if they were my own. I mean, I spoil them, I dress them up. Me, Robert, and Kelly, we love the kids, and they're very special to me. And I consider myself a mother, a doll mother. So this is Kelly, my wife. We got married back in 2018. When I was 10, I found Kelly on a creepycollection.com site, and I had to have her, and my dad said if I get good grades in school, he'll let me have her. But
This a lesbian dog. What you find this, man?
Money man. Now you see, like, Cross, where you get at this?
Where you find the lesbian zombie doll lover, man? Come on, man.
But her daddy told her at 10 years old, if she was good, he would buy it. There's the problem.
Right.
There's the problem right there.
But look,
not the problem.
Listen, but it also go back. You got to look at the visual of her father. Okay, so we all obviously know if that ain't her dad is somebody, she got to be adopted.
There you go.
The only way to do something like that, man. Look here, my child. It's first of all at 10. If my daughter comes to me and tell me, Daddy, I want this zombie. First of all, baby, we need to sit down. Now, you how the hell you go from watching cartoons to wanting dead people? Man, who the hell you been talking to? Who in your school? What's in your closet?
Shit, the daddy got tubes in his nose. That's where she get the dad want the dead man from. The daddy dead right there. Shit.
Cause the daddy at the wedding, who gives the zombie away?
Who takes my daughter's hand? The zombie. Like the daddy did the wedding. Look like it. Lord, yeah, this is
yeah.
This is one of them Jesus fix it moments. Jesus fix it. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody.
That's her kids right there.
Where is her mama? Where is the mama at? Because this is don't no mama let their daughter play with dead dolls. Come on now.
No, hold on. Okay, so let me because I gotta say this because at one time,
so again,
my daughter.
Hold on before you say anything. It's educational purpose because by the time we get to the middle of the video, it's gonna make sense. But we're laughing at the fact about we never seen this, so we just want YouTube to know that. You know what I'm saying? We're not laughing at nobody else.
Right.
It's just the fact of we've never seen this, and Monkey Man's never seen this. Yeah, it's CJ.
Well, okay, so my daughter, it was a show called Monster High. So I don't know if you folks were dead, but I know they were monsters and shit like that.
I remember that.
Okay, and I done bought my daughter some Monster High stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't, I didn't see no harm. At least the monsters was in school. That's all I was looking at. They trying to get an education. So I can't say it was the fault.
You say you bought her the monster because they was trying to get an education.
Yeah, they were trying to get an education. They were not killing nobody or eating brains or nothing. I never just really watched the cartoon, but I know they was in high school. And I had dreams of my daughter going to high school, and if the monsters at Monster High could motivate her to get to high school, I was cool with that.
You're right. They were doing some constructive. It was just monsters in their world, but they were still, the show reflected that just because they monsters don't mean that they can't get educations. They can't be cool and this and but they wasn't zombies.
Oh yeah, these zombies. I think they had a zombie up in there somewhere, but at the end of the day, though,
because the one cool dude was the vampire. At the mummy, and then the zombie.
Okay.
Was still weird. You can't make the zombie cool at all. A zombie is not like that's just not something like. Where do you go buy stuff like that? And the time you put in and like. Let's keep going, y'all. We gotta keep going. This is gonna get interesting.
Hi, my name is Felicity Cadillac Rossi, and I have a Halloween doll family. Robert and Kelly are both my partners, and these are our children. I love them like
she got two partners.
Like they were my own. I mean, I spoil them. I dress them up. Me, Robert, and Kelly, we love the kids, and they're very special to me. And I consider myself a mother, a doll mother. So this is Kelly, my wife. We got married back in 2018. When I was 10, I found Kelly on a creepycollection.com site, and I had to have her, and my dad said if I get good grades in school, he'll let me have her. And by the time I was 13, Kelly was mine. And then our love started to grow as time went on. I've technically known her longer because I knew her when I was 10 spiritually. And when I finally got her in physical body form, we started to grow and become friends and closer, and then we ended up falling in love. So me and Kelly both.
All right, I'm gonna stop right there.
Okay, so she got two lovers. It's Rob and Kelly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they got kids.
And they got kids, and because she spiritually connected, and she was 10, and then they love grew.
You're doing a great job, Monkey Man. Come on, Monkey Man. This is where we rise to this occasion, Monkey Man.
I just got one question, but I don't know if I can see it on it. I just want to know if she having sex with these. That's the whole thing I want to know. My
That's
sick little
how
mind.
you think they got the
My
kids?
Yeah,
How
how
you
you
think they
think they
got the
got
kids?
kids, monkey man?
oh, okay,
That's
okay.
what I'm saying. That monkey man, now you trying to veer. You trying to veer from it. No, she got kids, dog.
Yeah,
Spiritually.
and so y'all gonna sit here and play with this too. Okay, she got kids. Okay, all right.
She got
Okay,
look,
okay, okay.
monkey man, you see that right
Yeah,
there?
I
Look at that.
mean,
That's
She
yeah,
the
got
way.
a ring on and
that's
everything.
a ring,
Yeah, she got married, my nigga. You can't be see you starting to hate, dog. It's somebody for everybody.
man,
Sometimes
man.
somebody you don't think it's somebody for everybody?
So the daddy knew that she liked the
No,
doll man and woman.
Monkey man said, don't put that on that man like that.
The
nah,
daddy ordained their marriage. You say no, monkey man. The daddy didn't know.
no. I agree that I see the dad or that, but it ain't because that Mikey helped me understand. It's not so. It's not enough people. It's more women than men, so it ain't everybody. It's not enough food for everybody.
The mama is not around. The mama is not around.
I
No,
think
I'm talking about
the mom
no.
was around though. The mom was cool because the dad, you know what I'm saying? The mom, and here's the thing, yeah. I think the mama, yeah, I think they both were white, if I'm not mistaken, because she
Mm,
was adopted. She was adopted. Don't forget she was adopted. So that's why I
yeah,
say it becomes weird, like almost like what we was talking about with that whole video yesterday. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It
Because
just
clearly,
you know,
they introduced her. See, she was fascinated with this because in my opinion, they
mm-hmm.
introduced her to this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
because
and
she only know what a child know. And
exactly.
at 10 years old, if she was adopted, let's say maybe before she was adopted to them, what did this young girl go through? And who put her in front of her as a child, little kid, impressionable, say 3 to 5? We just use a
Hmm.
scenario in front of a TV full of nothing but zombies and killing movies.
Exactly.
She somewhere she got a bro. It's just what kid you know. You said cartoon. Think about what you said. It was a Monster High cartoon
Hmm.
that made your daughter impressionable about it. So what was she watching by 10? And then grow a relationship through the years with this thing.
Yeah, because she said she was spiritually connected to her at 10. And at 13 is when she became in physical form.
Just
She in
saying.
a look though. She in a polygamy doll.
Come on now.
Hey man,
Come on.
this is fucking with my mental health.
Let me tell you something. I know one damn thing. If my child and her went to school together, and she said my baby said, "Mama, I want to go," and I find out that this girl got dolls, baby, you can't hang out with that girl. No, ma'am. You can't go to her house. She can't
Yeah,
go to yours. No.
yeah, yeah, that's true. So
But
you
see,
wouldn't,
but you
but
wouldn't have known this. Oh, go ahead,
hold
go ahead.
on. I hate to cut you off, man. CJ, wait a minute now. But she ain't so what you gonna be worried about her? One of her zombie dolls trying to get at your daughter. She fucking around. There be a domestic fight in there. You go over there, and she be like, "Why you staring? Why you staring at Gary?"
Listen, she probably
Like she
trying to recruit
curious.
my baby into the I don't know shit.
I'm
I don't
saying if
know.
you say this, you go over there, and then she be like, "Hold on," and he be like, "Why you staring at Gary?" He be like, "Because Gary's face is like it look rotten." He's like, "No, you staring him because you want my man." Now you
Yeah,
got
see,
into some shit.
see now I got to fight my way up out of there because
No, you want
this.
that type of broad like that, you gonna have to put her down because she gonna snap. She already crazy. If you walk
Yeah,
up, she got a bunch of them. She like, be quiet, they sleep.
yeah.
Like, be quiet, they sleep. You like, damn, I don't hear nothing. You don't hear all that noise right then and
Oh
there. You can't
God.
say nothing crazy to her.
No, you can't.
Like Monkey Man said with Rodney, they're gonna mess around and just put her straight up in the insane asylum, and she's gonna come straight out. So let's keep going. This is good, y'all.
Have wedding rings, and we both have the tattoo. It's a little faded, but that's okay. It's still there.
Okay, I gotta stop right there because
did she take the doll to the tattoo place?
They got matching tattoos, y'all. Y'all some haters on this motherfucker. That's what I'm saying. It's somebody, Monkey Man. I didn't want to mess your brain up with this right here, Monkey Man. It's just what it is. Mental health is real, bro. I'm telling y'all.
It really and truly is.
When we be talking about mental health, we be talking about stuff we used to see, because we don't really identify the stuff in our neighborhoods is really mental health. But then when you see outside our neighborhood, you get to identify really. Like, think about it. Her family, when her daddy passed, I think he passed, she left the money, and she's spending all her money on these.
Was they at the funeral? They rode in the family car and stuff.
Was they pallbearers?
Monkey Man, we can't hear you.
Was they pallbearers?
Yeah, that's a good question. Salute Mario.
Cross, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, and they could have been pallbearers at the same time. What I'm a little upset is we don't know which one of them wasn't born. We don't know, Monkey Man, which one of them wasn't born when the grandpa wasn't around.
Yeah.
What about that traumatic zombie? Yeah, what about that one?
That's who. That's who. Whoever this shit is crazy. I'm just trying to figure out how them kids gonna grow up in a polygamy zombie household. Like how that you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. CJ.
I'm sorry, y'all. My mic went out.
No, you cool. I'm gonna ask CJ this question. The sad part is if her dad died, which one of them didn't get a chance to meet him like the other ones?
Wait a minute. You said if the dad died. Well, we know that he met this one right here, the girl, because he bought her for him. I mean, he bought that one for her. And she been with her since she was 13, but maybe he didn't meet Rob. Rob probably came after.
You know him, CJ. You acquainted with Rob? You know these folks.
I'm listening to the details. I'm listening now.
Okay.
I don't want to disrespect that lady family like that. I want to make it just in case she listening.
Okay. Yeah,
just in case she listening, I want her to know we respect her family.
Right, I'm trying to say, Monkey Man, you saying ain't nobody was in Acre Homes and around there that ain't had no family like that. I'm just saying, could have been. You just didn't notice it.
Hey, you know what? But real talk. Talk, like, you know, them people who collect, like them older people who collect them dolls and stuff or whatever. You don't know if this was going on with them, because why is you fascinated with all that kind of stuff? You know what I'm saying?
CJ, this one different. Like this is a family though.
I know, but I know somebody who named theirs and would get pissed off if you touched them. They ain't documented and go social media like this here, but we don't know what was going on behind closed doors.
True. That's true. See, people that making fun. So let's keep going and check it out. This is where it this part, next part funny, but then the scene gonna change.
Over the years, Kelly has changed. She used to have a really bloody face, one eye shut. I like to go shopping with Kelly and buy outfits for her because it's fun.
So my thing is, see, she at Walmart. She got Kelly whatever.
In Walmart.
Yeah, buy her a fit. She said Kelly said she needed a hat. I can't believe we're doing this.
That baby, she should not be allowed to bring that doll in public like that with kids and stuff. This is disturbing.
But this the thing that kills me. I'm finna give y'all some real game. I'm finna be very serious right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a mother right now with her kids homeless on the streets, but they'll give her housing.
Come on,
with the zombie
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
That's the crazy shit about it. They'll give her housing.
There's many gems in this, dog. Like I said
Well,
again, because
you know, she was adopted by the white man, so yeah, definitely she's gonna get those privileges.
right. My question to y'all is, if y'all Walmart theft security, do y'all walk up on her and ask her to leave?
I would, but again, what privileges do she have? She comfortable with being in there?
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I let her do what she
Now,
gonna do.
that could be what they call them. See, certain people got things like, okay, you got the dog that calm people down. That
Oh,
may
you
be
talking
like
about
her.
Yeah,
That could.
the heartbeat dolls and stuff.
now they call them I think of it. It's a comfort thing for them.
Yeah, it's a comfort thing for them. Yeah, so I
I didn't
couldn't
know
really
that.
just tell. Yeah, so I couldn't really just be, and that might be what it is for her. Like you got to understand too, and I see the mental thing around it. She's
Yeah,
adopted, and it probably wasn't
yeah,
nobody but her and her daddy and the
right.
family, because we don't see no brothers and sisters. So this probably the family that she always wanted, because she probably don't feel accepted by society. So
That's
I
real
create
talk.
my own family. You know
Come
what I'm
on,
saying? I
talk.
understand it. I mean, I gotta sit
I
here
understand it too, but why they gotta
and
be
tell you,
zombies? Like she couldn't go get no
hey,
regular dolls.
because the zombies signify that her real family dead to her.
Mm,
If you understand what I'm
Okay.
saying,
Yeah.
that's
you see
deep.
what
You
I'm
went
saying?
gem, y'all. That was a gem, man. Boy, that was deep right there. I like that. Let's keep going. That's deep.
And it actually helped me with my depression. Always wondered how she'd look in a hat. Probably not too good. But now I got her remade. She's more like that type of zombie that like has just been embalmed and like they rose from the grave kind of thing, because her face is more like, skin toned, and I wanted to see her something like that. So usually I share the bed with Kelly. If not, sometimes I'm can't help myself. I love you and nobody else. So when I was 11 years old, my adopted mother died of cancer, and then when I was 19, my adopted father died, and then I was kind of left, I felt like, with nobody, and I got put back with my biological family, and that didn't work out either. I ended up going to Oklahoma, and they took advantage of me. These people wanted me to like have a baby for them, and I was about to do it, and the lady would mess with my emotions. She would pretend to be possessed by my dad, Charlie, and she did a lot of stuff. And so one day I told her, I don't want to have your baby anymore. Somebody talked me out of it online, and she kicked me out. So all these...
So I'm gonna
I
stop right
told
there.
you.
Well,
I
yeah,
told you.
Monkey Man said it.
Yeah,
He
I
said it.
know.
That's
That's
why.
why I said he dropped the gem, because after all that we gonna laugh, but then it gets serious because she lost her mama, her adopted mama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she lost her adopted mama, and then she
Everything she love and everything she want to be with is dead.
That's deep.
And she did. I mean, after all the stuff that she done went through too,
Right.
she's dead on the inside.
And then she went back to her adopted family, and they pushed her away. So that's dead to her too. The lady tried to play her as being a what they call a surrogate mother. That's dead to her too. And then she run a game. Yeah, she's ooh, and then, like you say, it goes that myth, and that's what man. It'd be so crazy how people don't understand the other people they're affecting, bro. Like, and I see shit like that. I see parents talk stupid to their kids and this, that, and third. Just don't know, man. That's gonna hurt in the long run, because you gonna have to get old, and who gonna take care of you?
Yep.
That's right. That's real talk. That's for real.
So
Yes.
now, yeah, I mean, it's funny as hell. She walking around. It's funny and sad at the same time. Once you hear the story, like, damn, I
Right.
don't blame you for walking
Because
around with dolls, because
right,
they the only ones that ain't portrayed you.
Right. And that's why I said when you look at it, we're gonna laugh about it. But then after a while, it's like that. But think about it. That's why I always say perception. Think about that's the world, how the world looked at her, but never asked her. That's why I said, would you walk up on her? Would you do this? Would you do this? And most people wouldn't do that. And they never asked because she's different. And they never asked, why would you do that? It ain't the fact about her carrying it. It's the fact, why, as an adult woman, why would you be carrying that? And why would you but like you said, that's why I said you dropped the gem when you said it's a reflection of her life. Those people. And the only person that really was close to that she has that even though that man passed away, even though that she was different and he probably knew a lot about her background, he was there to help support her. But then when he passed away and the adopted mother passed away, that was her connection. You see what I'm saying? That was her connection. That's why she said, let me build my family around just that dog, because that's the only thing that I love that's connected. It's like, you see what I'm saying? It's crazy.
Well, that represented her mama.
Yeah.
That was the first one to go. And I guess after the daddy died, then that's when, what's his name, CJ Robert? Rob came into the picture. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know.
I didn't see that like that.
Yeah. And then the lady played her on the surrogate, so now they go to baby she always wanted. Like,
wow.
Break it down. Yeah.
Dolls have been with me through emotionally traumatic experiences, especially Kelly. And a lot of people aren't going to agree with it because they think, oh, it's too scary or it's too, but you know something? You wouldn't say that if they were human children with scars or with missing eyes or with, you wouldn't say that. And if you did, you're not a nice person.
See?
Yeah. She definitely made a good point right there. She did.
But I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead, Monkey Man.
No, I was just gonna say this: it's either suicide, drugs, or make-believe family. You pick one.
That's deep.
Cause that's all it was gonna do. Cause it's the same person going through the same thing she's doing right now, and they smoking crack or prostituting themselves or doing something crazy. If somebody went through the same thing and they killed themselves, you feel what I'm saying?
And also, what goes even deeper is why we don't look at them and stand out and look at them and walk up and ask them the same thing, because they different too, whether they be prostitutes, drug addicts, or not.
Yeah, but that's why, and that's why you say, like you say, you can't judge nobody. You can't, because you don't know. Nobody wakes up and says, I want to be a prostitute. Nobody wakes up and says, I want to, be a crackhead or I want to be an alcoholic. It's something that drove them to it.
Nobody said and asked Rodney, why are you so damn angry?
Right.
See?
Right.
See?
Criticized them, I'm sure, talked about the behavior, but who, like you say, who actually took the time out to say, hey, Rodney, let me talk to you. Do you want to take a minute to tell me some things that's going on with you? But again, in certain communities, that is not merited. It's not talked about. The behavior is looked at and shamed, but it's never talked about to say, hey, this ain't right. Do you need somebody to talk to?
Because I bet you if we was to ever reach out to that family and do an interview, we would. My first question would be, do y'all even know why Rodney acted like that? Don't give me your assumptions.
That's right.
Let me know what type of life he lived. And I'm gonna tell you why he acted.
Go further. What went on in y'all's childhood? What was the upbringing?
Yeah, there you go. What was the upbringing? What happened in his life to make him what was missing? Because when people act like that, it's something missing. You feel what I'm saying? It's a void missing.
Because like old girl, she says why. I mean, even before she said it, Monkey Man, you hit the nail on the head. She clearly says why she does this with these dolls, because you know, all these things were done to her. Her family died. Then this family tried to take advantage of her. So she had to create her own family, and even out of depression. So she, you know, you don't have to dig into her past. There it is. She put it out there right there. But for Rodney, because he cusses people out, or you know, he jumps on them, and then the extreme with his sister. Now you got to go back and you got to ask the questions, because of the simple fact he'll never tell you. He'll make an excuse.
That's right.
And then everybody else will enable like how they did.
But the cold part about it, I have to really sit there. But I'm gonna tell you what this woman's whole issue is: trust. She don't trust people. Everybody, that's the whole thing of it. That's her whole thing. Trust issues. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's so even deep is the fact that the marriage signifies the adopted family. Those are the only two people she knew in life that ever got married. So she had to get married, because that's probably what her dream was, to get married and have a life just like her adopted. It's deep, dog. That's why I said it's so many gems in it, and that's why I say perception. I be telling people, always remember, it's nothing wrong with what you see, but we got to tear down that wall of that. So again, because a lot of people are like you said, getting on drugs, going to jail, or committing suicide, because nobody is looking at them like that. But then she can't, like she said at the end, if you go and you look at somebody for being different, or their faults, or you call them sick or whatever, something's wrong with you, because you don't even know. You don't even know my story. You never asked me. And that's the hurtful part. And like you say, even if she told them, would they even trust her of being sane? And what is a definition of sane? And what
there you go.
What do you perceive sane is? Because to her, she's not hurting nobody. She ain't robbing nobody. She ain't trying to kill nobody. She wants to be left alone in her own world because she can't trust the world.
Well, she pretty much sane because she comprehends. Sane is comprehending. See, in AA, step 2 is asking the God, having the God of my understanding having a power greater than myself return me back to sanity. So we might look at that as crazy, but she really sane. She's really sane. That's just her coping mechanism is the puppet people or the doll people. That's her coping mechanism. My coping mechanism is AACA and shit. That's my coping mechanism. You see what I'm saying? Everybody, some people go to church. Everybody got that. Don't mean so. Cause I go to AA means make me insane because she want to talk to dogs and she have trust with her dog. Does that make her insane? That's what society say. But like you say, what is sane? If I could walk up to you and you can respond back to me and you know right from wrong, you pretty much sane.
Facts.
You pretty much sane. Now, if I walk up to you and you drooling out the mouth, oh no. Yeah, okay, we need
Something
help
wrong.
over here. Yeah, something wrong. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why we got to be careful about how we look at a person because, and I'm not no counselor or none of this. All this here has been sponsored by AA to make me look past a person. I got to look deeper than the cover of that book. You feel what I'm saying? I need to know what this book about. Oh, just because it says chicken noodle soup don't mean that's what this book about. You see what I'm saying? So I have to look deeper. Damn, I wonder why she prostitute. Oh, maybe she got daddy issues, or maybe she been abused as a child. You know, it's all type of shit. Why is he a homosexual? Maybe because he been molested as a child. You know, it's deeper than that. I can't. You know what I'm saying? So when I see the lady walking with the dog, I be like, man, that old girl crazy in the mud. But then I don't know, because at first I judged it. But then when I sat here and really was going on, I already knew what it was before it got there. Man, this, like I say, this ain't no schooling. This is what, because see, Alcoholics Anonymous and Narcotics Anonymous is not about drugs. It's about the issues we never dealt with as a child. It's really free counseling. Really, an addict helping another addict get over his pain from 40, 50 years ago.
See,
traumatic shit that happened to. Because I'm gonna put it like this: everybody got PTSD. Everybody do. Something that happened traumatic in your life where you still to this day have not got over it, have not let it go. Whether it's been your mama left you, your daddy left you, your brother died, a sister died, a close friend died, you got some form of PTSD. And it ain't no medicine gonna help you get over it. The best medicine is therapy. The best medicine is therapy. Because the whole thing about it is we gotta learn how to forgive ourselves and forgive that person because we don't know what trauma they had.
And the thing is, and this is something that we talk about all the time, whether you go to church, whether you go, to whatever your coping mechanism is, one thing for sure is you raised up in church, right? They teach you to pray. But I had to break this thing down, and I tell this to some of the women and the children that we mentor. Praying is fine, but you have to know what you're praying for. That's the God operates like that. Like, you have to identify the problem in order to be able to actually heal from it or grow from it. And so you take that same thing and you apply it in regular life. What is it that you're running from? What is it that you need to deal with? What is it that triggers you, for you to continue on with certain behavior? If you don't identify it, you're never going to deal with it.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Now, I like this, and I appreciate y'all on that one. I got one for y'all again. This is a great build. I'm glad that, again, tearing down the walls of perception, dog, letting everybody see it for what it really is. Let's go to this one right here. Y'all hit that like. My bad, hold on. This one up here.
And happy birthday.
My bad. These ones freezing.
Hey, but let me ask you this though: was them dogs singing "Happy Birthday" with her?
Yeah, I like that one. She was in that singing "We Are Family." And
2020.
I heard. Okay. I heard several voices like harmonizing.
I think she recorded herself in all different in the different voices and then played it at one time.
Okay.
Yeah, she might have did that. Let's see if this. Let's see if this is.
To seek.
Nope. My bad. We're gonna get it right, y'all.
To seek.
Man, that's crazy, dog.
So that's crazy, ain't it? Let's see.
Yeah, because man, I know
a heart-wrenching call.
I knew some women that lost. I know a couple of women in the program, bro, and they lost some kids, bro, and it took them a while. They still, like held on to the blankets and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, bro. And I'm just thinking about all that and what all done happened in her life, bro. Like, yeah, I don't know. I can't say she's beyond repair, but I'd rather her be in that spot than without none of that, because she'll be batshit crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you. Without that, she'll be real throwed the fuck off. Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you something. Maybe God put that doll in her life.
Could be. You never know.
You never know.
Cause why that doll? Now I don't know about the marriage part. I mean, that's a little bit.
United States of America that breed children.
I don't know why this is not pulling it up, y'all. Hold on, let me see. Like, boy, I tell you, they hating today, boy. Now this is a good one, man.
Now the dog was for coping, all that marriage stuff or whatever. That's a different level of psychological. That's the part where she needs the help with. You know what I'm saying?
But like we said earlier,
trauma.
That's what she want. Yeah, that's what she want. But I know one thing, but she ever get her a piece of that real meat. Hoo-wee. All them dogs going in the closet.
Them dogs gonna get her. They gonna be jealous.
They gonna be jealous. She gonna mess around. They gonna mess around, lose their life messing with her.
Happy birthday.
Oh, that ain't it. Damn, I'll tell you. Wait a minute. Let me see if I can find it now, dog. I'll tell you, they done took it off. Yeah, but I think it's like you said again, man. To me, it's just really it's sad that a young girl like that have to even go that far. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that she put herself. Damn, where is this one? Damn, I hate this. Let's see if I can pull it up. Let me see if I can find this somewhere. This one, maybe it's this one. Y'all bear with me, y'all.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh, this is crazy. Won't let me pull it up. Might have to go to a little break here. All right, here we go. That's it. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, man. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button.
Hit the like.
All right.
Share the video.
Yeah, hit the so we're talking about mental health and all types of good stuff. So let's see if we can try it from here. Let's see if this is.
To seek.
Oh, boy, I tell you, ain't that. It won't let me pull it up. Damn, boy, I hate this. Yeah, for some reason it won't let me pull it up. Yeah, let's go to a quick little break here. See if I can find it real fast. Salute to everybody.
Winning team. A lot of you fuck niggas is losing and accusing and refusing to grow. Shout out to my nigga Cross, man. Yeah. Hey. Okay. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. Hey. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. Hey. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. It's the Plug Podcast. What? It's the Plug Podcast. 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 If you ain't on the team, fuck you, nigga. Get some bag. I know what I know, but I'll take like it's slow. Peeping the shit, niggas be acting like hoes. All on the piano, talking about another, talking about their sister, talking about their brother. Niggas ain't real no more. Niggas ain't loyal no more. You know they don't follow the code, and that's why they getting exposed. The key shots taking control. They not in control of their souls. We booking themselves like Barry White. My niggas living in paradise. We building the team, the enterprise. It's the Plug Podcast. 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 If you ain't on the team, fuck you, niggas. Get to the bag. You know we hold it down. We ain't gonna play you around. So I hope you stay around. Don't really make you loud. We trying to make you proud. If you do not like me, guess what? Get the fuck out.
All right, so let me see if I can put this here. I got two of them, I think. I'm trying to push it. Damn, I look like the second one first. For some reason. This ain't it, then I know.
2023.
Yeah, this ain't it. So yeah, I'm trying to pull it up. For some reason it ain't even pulling the shit up. Natasha, salute. Thank you. I appreciate it. We're having a little technical difficulties. I'm trying to find one to pull it up now. I don't know why the other ones didn't pull up. Let's see. 1 second, y'all. Let's see. We're gonna try this one. see if I can pull this one up.
I thought about something while you pulling it up. Like all little girls, most little girls, like they played with dolls or whatever when they were younger, right? And that was a big thing, you know what I'm saying? The dolls, Barbie and Ken, they get married and have kids and stuff or whatever the case is, because that is the fantasy for, you know, young woman when they grow up. So that girl, like her perception of life was tainted, but she still, you know what I'm saying? Like that little girl in her still wants or wanted that dream life. It's just, and she had to make it a reality based on the things that she's been through.
Right, exactly. Well, I think too at the same time, it's sad, you know, and like I said, we laughing and stuff like we was laughing earlier, but you know, at the end of the day, like, damn, dog, like she got to be messed up. You know, but then when I started, like Monkey Man say, you looking at it, you like, damn, that's even crazy. So okay, I got this video. Let y'all check this out. Y'all tell me what you think on this.
Maggie Wade. In 2014, we reported the University of Mississippi Medical Center believed there could be as many as 2,000 bodies buried on their campus.
But as our Maria Edinger reports, they have just discovered that number could be as high as 7,000.
The University of Mississippi Medical Center wanted to construct a parking garage, and during routine assessment of the area, they found 66 new burial sites of patients at the Mississippi Asylum for the Insane, which from 1855 to 1935 stood on what's now UMMC campus. The director with the Center for Bioethics and Medical Humanities with UMMC says additional cultural surveys led them to find many, many more grave sites, possibly up to 7,000.
We asked the question, how many more are there? And with that question comes, what is our responsibility to manage the situation responsibly?
Estimates to relocate the bodies ran at a minimum of $21 million total. So instead, UMMC wants to build a memorial to honor the patients' legacies and make them available for research. Archaeologists, anthropologists, and historians would be able to study the experiences of patients in a 19th century mental institution.
These individuals represent all 82 counties in Mississippi, and we want to be respectful, and we want to be deeply engaged in the descendant community.
Right now, they have no plans to identify the patients, but they would be open to allowing that sort of research. Marie Edinger, 3.
So what y'all think about that? And Monkey Man, I see you. So what y'all think about that? So in Mississippi, they got they found 7,000 bodies. Only you echo, man.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, a little bit. I think So they had found 7,000 bodies buried up under the university. And instead of them, it's 21 million to get them to move it. But instead they said, hey, we're just gonna go ahead and we're just gonna use them as studies. So that way they don't. So what are you gonna do with the bodies? And they don't know if they're gonna get in contact with people and let them know.
Right. Well, my question is, where the hell these bodies? These was people that was at the institution or whatever.
Yeah, in the sane asylum. It was a sane asylum back in the days where the university was at. And now they found 7,000 bodies there.
They ain't found them. Them bodies, Lord Jesus, they ain't found them bodies. They knew them bodies was there.
That's what I would think. 7,000 of them.
7,000? No, them bodies wasn't there. They had them bodies sent in on a crate on a ship or something, and that's the excuse that they coming up with. That conveniently we didn't found these bodies because, like we always say, it's always something that they doing trying to cover something up. So here's another part of this. This ain't trafficking because these bodies is dead. So what's the name for that?
See, that's crazy. What you think, Monkey Man?
Oh no, I came in on the end because if they allegedly found 7,000 bodies, wouldn't that be a graveyard?
Well, yeah.
Where they get them bodies from? I mean, no,
Well,
it could have been a old burial ground.
Well, no, it can't. It was. It came off from an insane asylum. It used to be an insane asylum, so they said it would cost $21 million to excavate them or extract them and move them and put them somewhere else. But instead, they said, "Well, we ain't gonna do that. We just gonna go ahead and keep them here, but we're going to use them for study." So and they asked, I guess, to find out, to reach out to people and find out. They said they might do that one day.
What they studying though? They dead, and how long they been dead?
That's that smoke screen BS, man. That's that smoke screen. Y'all ain't finna pee on me. Tell me it's raining. That's piss. Y'all not finna pee on me.
Right.
Y'all, we know. Look here. What y'all really trying to do is beat a person to the punch. Y'all done found something and y'all scared that somebody might tell. So let us jump out there and just say something. Because that's all y'all doing is just saying something that don't make no sense. So, because really, y'all finna move them bodies. Y'all gonna move them bodies. Y'all gonna let it die down for a little bit. Then y'all gonna build over the top of it.
But I just don't feel like these are bodies that's been, dead for a long time. I feel like these are fresh bodies that that didn't have no birth certificates, and they fit to take these organs and this blood and stuff, just like from the video we saw the other day. But it's the cover up. The cover up is to say, oh, we found these bodies over here at this facility. And so now we got to figure out what to do with them because it's gonna cost so much money to move it around. No, these is bodies that y'all didn't had on the back of a truck or didn't came in on the ship that y'all paid for, and now y'all fit to go ahead, take them organs and their blood and stuff and do what y'all do.
I'm Maggie Wade. In 2014, we reported the University of Mississippi Medical Center believed there could be as many as 2,000 bodies buried on their campus.
But as our Maria Edinger reports, they have just discovered that number could be as high as 7,000.
The University of Mississippi Medical Center wanted to construct a parking garage, and during routine assessment of the area, they found 66 new burial sites of patients at the Mississippi Asylum for the Insane, which from 1855 to 1935 stood on what's now UMMC campus. The director with the Center for Bioethics and Medical Humanities with UMMC says additional cultural surveys led them to find many, many more grave sites, possibly up to 7,000.
We asked the question, how many more are there? And with that question comes, what is our responsibility to manage the situation responsibly?
Estimates to relocate the bodies ran at a minimum of $21 million total. So instead, UMMC wants to build a memorial to honor the patients' legacies and make them available for research. Archaeologists, anthropologists, and historians would be able to study the experiences of patients in a 19th century mental institution.
These individuals represent all 82 counties in Mississippi, and we want to be respectful, and we want to be deeply engaged in the descendant community.
Right now, they have no plans to identify the patients, but they would be open to allowing that sort of research. Marie Edinger, 3.
How the hell he know that they represent 80 whatever of, and then he gonna sit up there and say they don't know who the hell they are again. Like I said, that it's some bull crap, and they are they took these bodies. they got. How did they not? Y'all, I'm trying to get my words because this is crazy.
Man, I got CJ wrapped now. Look at it. CJ done got wrapped up now. She like, dang, this is crazy.
Because how this is a whole institution, a whole building on some land. Y'all ain't just stumbled upon no graves.
It's crazy.
No, they again, like I said, that's a scam. They didn't ship them bodies in. They trying to cover it up. But they gonna that just like that other video that we seen. They gonna take these organs. They gonna take the blood. They gonna do whatever it is they want to do with them because these dead bodies don't need death certificates, right?
Yep.
They ain't got no records. There you go. So they basically telling you like we could, but it's gonna cost some money to go back and try to find out who these people are.
No, y'all. But it's impossible, even if it was to find them people, because again, they didn't have birth certificate records back then. So you're not gonna find. That's why I said something fishy about it. Man, it could have been 7,000 from already over there.
Yeah, and how you go from 2,000 to 7,000, and that's a lot of bodies. How big is that damn institution?
It's a university.
Man, that's them kids that didn't pay their tuition.
Oh my God.
It's gotta be, dog. Gotta be. That's what I said.
That's the kids that didn't pay, man. I know what time it is.
Man, it's a combination of a lot. That's them people who come over, what they call them, exchange students and all that other kind of stuff. Like you got people who, that's a real thing. Folks come from different states or whatever to go to schools, and them people go missing sometimes. Them homeless people, like all that kind of stuff. It's just that number is crazy. They said 2,000, then the man said, "No, they saying it could be 7,000." What?
Yeah, I don't even think that many people period.
Well, like Natasha said, we're assuming majority of all these bodies are black. No, we just saying as a whole, just as wrong.
Yeah, now we just saying as a whole.
Yeah, it's 7,000 people. Where are them 7,000? And again, it could have been, you never know, because it's Mississippi. Could have been a whole nother school where they tore down. That's a good way of looking at it too. It could be a lot of different aspects of looking at that. But I'm gonna play this last video because I want to talk about this in Ohio. This happened in Ohio. So I want y'all to peep this out right here.
Salute to everybody in the chat.
Salute to everybody coming in rocking with us today. Yes, salute.
In Lorain County, police tell us 2 adults and 2 children have been found dead inside of a home in Lorain. Let's get right to our Bree Buckley live now with new information. Bree.
Yeah, Lena, a rather tragic situation out here tonight. Police say they found those 4 people dead in this apartment right behind me here. Police say they were called around 10 a.m. this morning for dogs running loose here on East 9th near the corner of Broadway. When officers got on the scene, they found the door to the apartment open and 4 people dead inside, 2 adults and 2 young children. Police have not released names yet as they work to notify family. The front door was boarded up not too long ago. Now, to give some context, this is right off Broadway, which is the main street here in Lorain, not far from quite a few businesses. Regulars at a bar across the street say they've noticed police activity here before. Take a listen.
There's always been trouble over there, at least the last 6 to 8 months. A lot of dogs, a lot of issues. Sheriff's always been over there. I'm not completely in tune with what was happening over there, just seeing it from observing.
So coming up tonight at 11 on What's Next, I'll have more on what some residents say they think could have been done to stop this tragedy from happening. Lena?
All right, Bree.
So what y'all think about that? That's wild. So I don't understand why they just boarded up the door. The police just like, if the police kept going back and forth over there, and all of a sudden these people, 2 kids and the adults end up died, and then all they did said they haven't really, I guess talked to the people or closest kin, but they boarded the door up, and ain't no tape around it, ain't nothing around it. I don't know what was going on over there.
Oh,
yeah, I don't even know what to say myself on that.
You see what I'm saying? Like, dude, huh? That sounds fishy.
Unless that was like the because they say the sheriffs and stuff used to be there all the time, and I hate to say it like this, but maybe that was their little family that they had up in there and took advantage of, or whatever the case is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because you got to remember now, Ohio does have, they have one of the major child trafficking areas in that area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Maybe that was the spot.
Because he said a bunch of dogs. Right.
Yeah, maybe that was the spot for the because they said the sheriffs was there all the time, but they don't know what was going on and whatnot, whatever. So that was their own little trap house.
Something was going on. So I'm gonna play it back for everybody one more time, and y'all tell me what you think.
We have breaking news. This time in Lorain County, police tell us 2 adults and 2 children have been found dead inside of a home in Lorain. Let's get right to our Bree Buckley live now with new information. Bree.
Yeah, Lena, a rather tragic situation out here tonight. Police say they found those 4 people dead in this apartment right behind me here. Lorain police say they were called around 10 a.m. this morning for dogs running loose here on East 9th near the corner of Broadway. When officers got on the scene, they found the door to the apartment open and 4 people dead inside, 2 adults and 2 young children. Police have not released names yet as they work to notify family. The front door was boarded up not too long ago. Now, to give some context, this is right off Broadway, which is the main street here in Lorain, not far from quite a few businesses. Regulars at a bar across the street say they've noticed police activity here before. Take a listen.
There's always been trouble over there, at least the last 6 to 8 months. A lot of dogs, a lot of issues. Sheriff's always been over there. I'm not completely in tune with what was happening over there, just seeing it from observing.
So coming up tonight at 11 on What's Next, I'll have more on what some residents say they think could have been done to stop this tragedy from happening. Lena?
All right, Bree Buckley reporting live from Lorain. Thank you.
He seemed fishy. He seemed like he could have been the people. Like, something ain't right there. What do you mean? It was for the last 6 to 8 months, a bunch of stuff going back and forth, and the police going over there, and you telling me 2 kids and 2 adults end up losing their life, and don't nobody know at 10 o'clock? It was caught. Who called them at 10 o'clock in the morning? Who called the police at 10 o'clock in the morning?
Thank you. Talking about because some dogs was loose. Well, according to that man, that was the normal, right? For the dogs to be barking and stuff or whatever.
Yeah, that none of that makes sense. And then you got this random guy that don't live over there that says he just be there, and he kept saying what he observed, almost like, I ain't want to say it was some weird stuff. Police. Why is the police over in the last 6 to 8 months that it was so much going on in 6 to 8 months that the police was there, that 2 kids and 2 adults end up losing their life inside of an apartment? The apartment door is open. You don't see no tape. The police just boarded the door.
Right. And it's on the main street.
Yeah, and when does the police start boarding the doors up?
And why are the children and the 2 parents not identified?
Yeah, that's true.
They don't say their names. They literally just say it was 2 children and 2 parents that were dead.
So that'd probably be an inside job. They did
exactly.
Probably.
Like I said, that was they set up. They knew the whoever the parents was or whoever the children was. They worked for them. Whatever went on in that house or whatever, it was for the convenience of them sheriffs or whatever the whole little setup is.
Yeah. My thing is, who is this guy? He don't own nothing. They just interviewed him. Yeah, I've seen a lot of things over there. How you see a lot of things? Why are you over there? You don't live over there. You right by a restaurant. Across the street is the apartment. Ain't but apartment over there. And they
was he a white?
road. It's on the main road.
Was he a white guy?
Mm-hmm.
That's what they do. They just knows it like that. He don't mean no harm. He seen a lot of shit going on over there. You know, they just be walking their dog and accidentally see some shit they ain't supposed to be seeing. That's how. Or he might be a
Well, he
part of
said,
it. I don't know. You know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
It's
That's
either one or two
I'm with
things
Cross on
happened
that one.
though.
He a part of that one.
Oh, yeah, because I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell you some
listen to
clip.
what he said. Listen to what he said, Monkey Man, right here. Listen to how he said it.
Here before. Take a listen.
There's always been trouble over there, at least the last 6 to 8 months. A lot of dogs, a lot of issues. Sheriff's always been over there. I'm not completely in tune with what was happening over there, just seeing it from observing.
What are you
How
observing?
you?
What kind of
How
man?
you?
Man, come on,
How
man.
you? How you not in tune with what's going on, but you just told us everything that went on?
Exactly.
See?
How
That's what
you
I'm
not in
saying.
tune? What's going on? But you just told us everything that was going on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I don't know. They
That
probably
doesn't
killed
make
them.
yeah,
But you know what? But see, that could be
go ahead.
a drug deal gone bad, or it could be undercover. There ain't no telling what it could be. It could be something wrong with the apartment. It could have been a gas leak. Anything could have killed the family. It could be a lot of stuff. They sure boarded it up.
Yeah. They boarded it up and did
That's what
not
I'm saying.
reveal any information
Like,
about the
look,
victims.
look at that. Look at that handyman service. The police that got them come out. That dude. When does the police recommend they board up an apartment building?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
mean, look how they got
We
that boom,
need
man.
to.
They got about 8 plywood sheets. They got like it's almost like it's evil or something. Whatever's
Mm-hmm.
going on up in there. Maybe the police, somebody wanted that spot. Maybe they didn't want to give up that spot because it's on the main road.
Mm-hmm.
It's something
That's
eerie
crazy.
in there. It got to be something eerie in there for the point for them to do it like that, though. It got to be something real, real sick went on in there
That's
for them to do the spot like that.
that's when I saw that. I was like, wait a minute, bro. Something ain't adding up. That's the look. That's what they said. Look at this. Look how they boarding it up.
Mm-hmm.
Hard. Yeah, they boarded it up hard. That nigga leaning on the wood, putting them boards in
See what I'm saying?
there. Damn.
Look, so that was the apartment right there.
That apartment looks odd, though.
Don't it?
Yeah, that look like a holding spot. Like you
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like where you put immigrants or something. You know what I'm saying? Type, and
It looked
yeah.
like it's in a
Yeah,
shopping
like
strip. That don't even look like an apartment.
like you use a trafficking spot, like a hub.
Yeah, like a
Mm-hmm.
hub. Yeah.
That's what I'm
That's
saying. That was a
crazy.
little trap
Police have not
house.
released names yet as
Check
they
this
work to
out.
notify family. The front door was boarded up not too long ago. Not to give some found the door to the apartment open and 4 people dead inside, 2 adults and 2 young children. Police have not released names yet as they work to notify family. The front door was boarded up not too long ago. Not to give some context, this is right off Broadway, which is the main street here in Lorain, not far from quite a few businesses. Regulars at a bar.
See?
So they said they know their names because they literally said they're notifying the family of the victims. That's why they hadn't released the names yet.
Yeah,
Mm.
right. And why they said soon after they boarded it. I ain't never seen the police go tell somebody to board that up. They ain't even know where's the crime tape at?
Thank you. Maybe
Like
they
you
had
ain't
took it down already before they.
Yeah,
I would
man.
think, but
Yeah.
damn, they boarded it up that quick though.
But they
I
definitely
don't know.
wanted it to be known that this was suspicious because that's why they covered it and put it on, you know what I'm saying, and put those specifics in the video that they boarding up the front door. Like they want us to know it's some foul stuff going on.
And not only that, why they ain't board the windows up? Why board it up? That's what I'm like.
Right.
You boarding up the door, but did you board up the back door?
Right.
Like, why is you boarding this up to make it look like it's abandoned now?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I
Yep.
said, man, this world, man, sometimes you just got to look at it from a different lens. Because when I watch, I was like, wait, man, okay. So we know who the people was. They obviously are down right there by the busiest section where the bars and everything else is at. Why did these two little people, these young kids, why you ain't even bring up the two young kids? And what two kids living over there ain't even know where to play at?
Right. Right.
Yeah. Ain't nowhere to play at.
You ain't even show the inside of the house. You didn't say what happened. You just said at 10 o'clock in the morning, the door was wide open. And they're like, not even no stress. It was two kids and two adults. And we boarded it up and we know their names.
That definitely was something foul going on the inside.
Yeah, man.
I thought downtown got cameras. Where's the cameras on the pole?
That probably was a mafia hidden in there, and they letting the people know, hey man, we done it. You know, everything good.
Yeah. Damn, and kids was involved. You would think that they did. Matter of fact, let's even go further. Where's the chief of police?
And I don't know too much about the law. Ain't that supposed to be for public record?
Right.
That's what I was thinking.
Right. And ain't the chief of police need to come out there and talk about that?
Yeah. Yeah, unless it's his business that that got boarded up. That is an inside thing. That's why they didn't do all that.
Yeah. They probably somebody probably been going through there, and they probably, like you say, had a little child thing going on, and before, oh, you don't want to pay or you don't want to do what we say, we gonna tell. Oh, you gonna tell? Yeah, we finna kill everybody, so nobody can.
Yeah, that's real. That's
They
crazy.
said, dead man can't talk.
So yeah, dead man can't talk. So there y'all have it, man. We wrapped it up. It's been an hour 47 minutes today. We stayed under 2 today. So I want to say thank you to all the new people that's coming in. Thank you for supporting the channel, rocking with your boy, rocking with CJ and Monkey Man. I'm gonna start with let the ladies go first. I'm gonna let CJ go ahead and wrap all this up, and then I'm gonna let Monkey Man do his wrap up. And y'all gotta remember, mental health is real, dog. It is real. Perception is real. So CJ, on that note.
As always, thank you for bringing the conversations, the videos for us to be able to have the open discussion about it. And mental health is real, depression is real, but as we stated, nobody wakes up and says, I want to have these problems. So I encourage everybody, because we all going through something. Dig deep, get to the root of your issue, save yourself, so you don't end up being some of these people on these videos that we actually podcasting about. Each one teach one, and we got to do better in our community as far as being aware of our own mental issues. So I love everybody in the chat. Salute. Thank y'all for continuing to tune in, and support. And again, just know we can laugh and we can joke about it, but we want somebody to be aware and stop some of this stuff that goes on. So salute to you, Cross. Salute to Monkey Man. Love you guys, and let's keep doing what we're doing.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Monkey Man, and salute to the girl. What you got on out here looking like that? Salute to the chat. Salute to the panel. Hey man, never judge a book by its cover. You never know what a person going through. Like we say, mental health is real. Get out the street. Mental health is real. Check on your loved ones. If you know somebody in the family that's dealing with mental issues, ask them. Sometimes you have to ask. And I don't know how you would do it, but it's some type where go to somebody with experience and ask them, how can I give this person some help without trying to offend them? Because sometimes trying to tell somebody, hey, you might be going through something could be offensive.
Right.
Try to figure out what you can do to help that person and talk to them. Because I know one thing, man, God works in any situation. And man, I remember back in the day, man, we used to just be dry nosing, man. Go knock on your neighbor's door and see what they got going on, man. Shit. So you won't wake up in the morning and the whole family dead next door, and we don't know what happened. Shit. But I would advise you to go over there with somebody, though. Don't just go over there by yourself, man. And yeah, hey, I got TMB with no, I don't. I'm lying. I got we're gonna have a interesting talk tonight. I don't know what it's about, but I know it's gonna be interesting. And I'm gonna have a special guest. I call her the female Charleston White, but her name is Clone Tatiana, and she gonna be on the show tonight. And let's talk about it. We talk about mental health, relationships, and everything. You can find CJ over there, cross pop-ins every once in a while. So it's gonna be interesting. With that, man, y'all have a great and blessed day.
Already, man. I appreciate everybody coming in. Man, we had a good one, man. I appreciate everybody, man. Please go check on your people. Mental health is real. I appreciate everybody that came on the panel. We had another great blast show, man. And we're going to keep on doing what we got to do, man. It's going to keep going up. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with me. Check me out over there on TikTok, man. On Twitter and Twitch. Some other stuff I'm working on, but also check me out on Instagram. Check out KrossYourHeart.com. Put it in the plug. You get 10% off any order. Check out my man Jamil Peterson.com. Salute to you, little bro. My man CW. Everybody, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. And each one teach one, dog. I appreciate every one of y'all. And on that note,
to seek the Creator. We have an innate need to worship the Creator. We have in our very nature the desire to communicate with that Creator. And because of these inner needs based in our nature, if we are not careful, we can get thrown off the path by forces who manipulate our nature and use it against our own spiritual, mental, economic, social, and scientific progress. One of the basic human emotions prior to love is fear. Fear is the first emotion that a human being experiences. Fear, according to the dictionary, is an unpleasant and often strong emotion caused by anticipation or awareness of danger. Fear is an emotion caused by, triggered by, manifested by anticipation or an awareness of danger. Even though the infant that comes from the mother's womb is born into the world knowing nothing, Therefore, that infant is not in anticipation of, nor does it know of,
we've been waiting for. This is the moment where you're about to take over. And you don't get tired. You don't get tired. You got motion. That's why they can't fight the fight you fought and won. You're not afraid to go to war. You're not afraid to stand 10 toes down. That's why they can't walk a mile in your shoe. Turn it to me. I told you, when you build different, you receive different, you lead different, you apply that pressure different. Because you one of a kind. You one of a kind. Told you. You who your bloodline been waiting for. Because you stand on business. You stand on business. Big dog. Turn them up. Yeah, that's real.